Hi dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. So, it is our time to talk to Head Office Intake Specialist Tolliver, I guess, for speaking with Auntie Cleo, I think. Let's see. Or with Gertie.
I see you decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest. And as such, I've informed them there's no need.
A pleasure to meet you in person, Gertie.
I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two.
Is there any possibility of the negotiations resuming?
In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk.
What's involved in getting them to work together?
To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to, I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations.
Let's say I help. What do I get out of this?
Imagine the benefits of having both the Order and Auntie's Choice at your back when facing down the Protectorate. That's a rarity money cannot buy. And there's always the moral incentive to consider, I suppose. Ending the conflict between Auntie's Choice and the Order means less lives lost.
Sounds good. Count me in.
Capital. As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs. Improve their opinion of you and gain their trust. Oh, and you might see about improving your oratory skills in the meantime. Persuasive rhetoric will certainly be valuable during the upcoming negotiations.
I had some questions for you before I go.
Certainly.
I'm interested in hearing more about you, Gertie.
Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job. And I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself.
Can you tell me what Auntie Cleo's like? Do you like working under her?
Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether.
Sure.
I hope you're enjoying your time on the Undisputed
Ship is enormous.
Claim,
Anywhere
brought to
you would
by Auntie's
recommend
Choice.
visiting in particular?
If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole on the Esplanade. Not glamorous, but you won't contract anything fatal from the drinks there. Probably. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. They tried to name a drink after me once, you know, but I refused. Too gauche. You'll find the best choice.
Okay. Talk to Auntie's Choice or the Order to help in taking the archive. You agree to work with Auntie's Choice, but they will only help you take the archive once you've built some mutual trust. Auntie's Choice might be willing to help you gain access to the archive. Their representatives can be found on the Undisputed Claim.
Attention, morally gray outsider. Hello, daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
I'm excited to get started. Hi, Jenkins. How are you? Very colorful. Yeah, that's Auntie's Choice for you.
Please don't interrupt or I'll lose my place. So, daring rapscallion, you are making a choice to grab destiny and make it your own. A choice to be Aunties' choice. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price.
Great. They are waiting upstairs. That's what he said, right?
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
I'm not really here to join Auntie's Choice. I'm here to help move the peace process along.
Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
What kind of vision?
The kind that changes everything. The kind that turns our universal brand into the brand of the universe.
Sure.
You don't have clearance to read the fine print, but it promises action, adventure, and paydays undreamt of.
And the chance for near limitless advancement.
Sure, come on, let's continue.
Wonderful. This is the kind of
Bring it.
wily adventure and self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Stopped as in quit?
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Yeah.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
What are the demands? Have you thought about negotiating with them?
Negotiating? As in giving in to them? So they do the same amount of work they've been contracted to do, but get more bits because they threw a fit?
That's not how I would put it, but yes, essentially that.
That would signal to workers all over the system that all they have to do to get more bits is hamstring Auntie's operations.
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Sure.
Wonderful. You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Got it. What's this here? Oh, okay. Okay. All fun.
32 backs bench. They forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment.
Well,
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
good luck, my ameliorator.
I mean, we first have to do that. My question right now is more, Can I now already go to the Order? La Place Garden. I don't know where that is. Only nowadays Discord rates your friends. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I'm doing that dirty work, yeah.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in... might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the others got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me?
You seem nervous, Trooper.
Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was. I missed him. But I weren't under any presumptions that our friendship would last the moment our unit was dissolved, or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong, I ain't in any position to fix it.
Won't know for sure until you watch, shall we?
True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me?
Of course, I know how important Orders is to you. He deserves justice.
Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
There's a box for most common friends, basically people you talk to most. Ah, okay. Thought it's something worse, but I mean, it's not too bad. I really wonder where exactly the capital for the Order is. It doesn't seem like I've ever gotten an invite there, did I? No. Nope. Oh, I have no idea what that is, Mythic Frost. Also insensitive because I probably can't even buy that in Germany. Yeah, then let's do this here first.
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would. Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss.
What's up?
I received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. I did not mention it before, but believe it may be necessary to avoid shocking you later. Our greatest suspect in the death of the Supreme Arbiter is the Protectorate's consul.
I'll move visiting Virgil onto my to-do list.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion.
Have you ever had dried and pitted dates? Yeah, but I don't really like them. I don't really like them. Not my cup of tea. It's not like I hate them, but it's also not that I like them.
Hey, Commander. I wanted to apologize for the way I handled things after Greater Tranquility. I still feel my anger was justified, but I could have been more tactful. I've also given some thought to what you said about seeking peaceful resolutions. Don't know if that'll be possible at the end of all this, but I'll try and stay open to it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I appreciate it.
Only felt right to clear the air. I've learned the hard way what happens when you leave things to fester.
Hi, Diamond. How you doing? Damn! Why would you say shut up, Niles?
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb.
Niles
Sounded
is
urgent.
cool.
He's requesting we meet him at the Tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Did he provide any more details than that?
Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his
Even
message
flavor
might be
dates?
intercepted.
Yeah.
Not unfounded.
I don't
given
like the
Protectorate
taste or
presence on
the
Praetor.
consistency
He did say
of
he'd
dates.
reach out to us again if he needed help.
Of course
Reckon we
not.
should take it as a compliment. Much obliged.
Better be better. I mean, I really like Niles. That's why he's also my companion. I like Niles and Marisol a lot so far. Even though I didn't think that I would like Marisol.
Don't know about you, but that screams experimental rift lab facility to me.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the automech factory.
Okay, so that's main mission. Let's not do the main mission first. Hi, Dips! How are you doing? Hope you're good. So most is like food by texture. Mushrooms. Definitely mushrooms. I hate the consistency of mushrooms. Even though I really, really like the taste of mushrooms. But the consistency is...
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
I mean, yeah, I really like Niles. I really like Niles. Cooked mushrooms, raw mushrooms, or both, which I don't like any consistency of mushrooms. I don't like the cooked mushrooms. I don't like fried mushrooms. I don't like raw mushrooms. Doesn't matter. I think all of it is disgusting. I don't know why I have such a huge problem with mushrooms in that regard.
Quite the feat of engineering to keep a place.
Hello there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
So no mushroom steak, definitely no, no. Vegetarian that doesn't like mushrooms. I know. It's hot out there, okay? It's hot out there. How about truffles? No. As I said, I like the taste. It's just the consistency that I can't get. Don't feel bad. I overview the equation. Mind if I ask what this place is?
The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But, suffice it to say, we far exceeded those limitations. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for.
Always happy to help the Order. Where do I find the Exemplar?
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
So not even grated truffles? So question, Mythic Frost, what do you don't understand about I don't like mushrooms? No. Not even grated truffles. I don't like truffles. I don't like mushrooms. And I did try to like mushrooms many times. The only time that I can really eat mushrooms, with the mushrooms literally being in there, is when the mushroom is so hidden beyond everything else that's in the meal that I can't really find it out, if that makes sense. Like if I can't taste it out, then it's okay. Just know what kind of goat you are to survive there. I mean, it wasn't really hard. But yeah, I really would like to like the consistency of mushrooms, but it's a no for me. Taste though, I love myself some good mushroom taste. Taste is amazing.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
I need to get inside. Mind letting me through?
Well, we're what you call a non-violent protest, so we won't physically stop you. But we will berate you with name-calling if you try and pass by.
Why would you do that when I'm here to help you negotiate?
Oh, my mistake. If it means the Overseer will actually hear us, we would love to have you talk on our behalf. Although, I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Ain't this a sight? Class consciousness
With no
in action.
rest and no downtime! We shouldn't pay for Adrena time!
Adrena time?
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
I mean, they got a point.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Yeah. I get it, why they would like to do that. You guys have all the reason to be on a strike there.
This feels less like an overt labor
Negotiation, and more like a covert assassination operation. Of course, I'm fine with either, dear.
I do just unbar and open it, I don't know if that's so good. Because they probably will run out
Been
here.
off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on adrenatime and antiphysos numrum. Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool.
Something tells me you already looked like that before you were behind schedule.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
They're damn lucky to be able to dedicate their lives.
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule, or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed.
How should I start?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actually Auntie Choice executors that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness.
Oh, really?
It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
You don't know his name. You have the small of a crew and you don't know the names.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
No.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Thanks for reminding me why the Earth Directorate needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumbly Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering them nothing. That makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best
I'm
of luck
really
to you.
thinking about siding
Remember
with
that
the
your
Order.
actions don't just reflect on you. You are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
I hate her. I hate her. My God. What a bitch. Hi Blade, how you doing? Bye Peach, take care. Ha! I have blackmail material. Yes! I knew it that I can get something like that.
I've no qualms with turning this labor negotiation into a liquidation job, dear. Just say the word.
If I go out there, will they storm in?
Heads up! Make some space! We've got a sanctioned non-employee No more professional bottles couple on coming out. factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
William Dunbar.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Your business is why I'm here. Auntie's choice sent me to help settle your complaints.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
By listening, if you tell me what's wrong, I'll see if we can find a solution with Auntie.
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
There was an amazing amount of gobbledygook. Care to make it more clear?
It means we're worked like sissy pigs for almost no net gains, while Auntie gets fat on our blood, sweat, and tears. And what's worse, she takes back most of the bit she pays us.
They work 20-hour shifts, which requires stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Sorry, give me a second. That's insane. How have you managed to keep going this long?
It has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And finally, we realized we'd had enough.
Boom! Thank you so much for your resub. 38 months already. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Good for you, setting up to this kind of insane oppression. What do you need from me?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Seems reasonable.
Thank you for your...
I have blackmail, so...
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
How you doing, Womb?
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness?
I've read
Are
the
they ready
workers'
to return?
demands and think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble. 8-hour workdays.
They want their shift shortened. They are demanding 12-hour workdays.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility, consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
You need to give them something. How about a paid lunch break?
A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Why can I not blackmail her right now? They're asking for the Adrena time they take during the day to be free.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
If they're free, they'll take them way more often, which means way more work.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more, they ask?
Hi, Ted. How are you?
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Do you actually believe they hold it all day long? If they have to go, they're going somewhere.
Somewhere? That actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately, and cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very...
I'm golden, hope you too. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Going up, Such a good song.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
Let's discuss your working hours.
It's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
Hi, Dino. How you doing? I was able to negotiate a paid lunch break.
I suppose it's better than nothing. What's next?
I negotiated terms for your bathroom access.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
It was a struggle, but she's convinced they should be free to use it anytime.
Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
I spoke to Griggs about the Adrena time.
She willing to see reason?
She's not too happy about it, but she is. I convinced her they should be free.
Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like your Auntie's Choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Going back to work under Auntie's Choice ain't exactly my idea of success, but at least I'll have better terms to labor under now.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Why is that song so good? Yes, today is community gaming night. Are we playing Gartic Phone? I think that's what won, right? Yeah, that one. Okay. I heard they may make a second movie for the K-pop Demon Hunter movie. I've never even watched the first one. I just know the song. We going up, up, up.
Payday's just a week away. But I'm honestly not sure if I'll be getting bits or if I owe my whole check to the company vending machines.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of
2027 new K-pop Demon Hunter, nice. Song in the movie was good enough for a second song, so you may get more bangers. True. I mean, Fexter, I don't know who will join us anyway, so if it isn't many people joining us, can also do something different. You'll check. She's gaslighting us. She's a bitch. Huge bitch. I was hoping that I can blackmail her to completely stand down. But that didn't work. What was in there? Didn't he say something that I should help them? But I don't see the mission where I could help them. No idea. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Grab says 70 eats on the drink, makes it comfortable. I really hope you enjoyed the stream.
You there. You came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science, of course. Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
Can I ask what you need an egg for first?
I'm a head biological researcher doing some fascinating and mighty important work with Gorvids. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
You're a biological researcher. What can you tell me about the creatures you work with?
Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about?
Raptidons?
We've got quite a pile of them here on Praetor. Excellent hunters, trackers, and shock troops. Extremely loyal, now that we have them on an all-meaty roll-ups diet.
Manti-wasps?
We tried them, and they were devastating for all of 12 hours. Then we found out the hard way that they're attracted to lightning, which I claim credit for discovering. Once all the queens got zapped, that was about it. There's no more real hives now, just a few wasps left in the mountains. Gorvids are absolutely fascinating. A sort of simian-avian hybrid, extremely deadly. Absolutely incredible physiology. I can't wait to have an egg. The thought of being the first person to catalog the process makes me positively giddy with excitement. The profits from my next few papers are going to be incredible.
A biological researcher out looking for monsters that can kill people is a little suspect.
Guilty as charged. My job is studying which critters we can use to fight the Protectorate here on Praetor. Right now it's mostly Raptidons, which I'd be more than happy to talk on at length if you've an interest. Sure thing.
What's about your
I
system?
sent him off with a tracking device to find a Gorvid egg. He might be out of his depth. Can you find him and bring him and the egg, or at least the egg, back for me?
Where roughly did you send your assistant off to?
We found signs of Gorvid activity. I sent him off in hopes he could put a tracker on a Gorvid. Then we could follow it back to its nest. Should be just north from here.
What do you think could be keeping your assistant?
Almost definitely a lethal encounter with a Gorvid, ending in brutal dismemberment.
How do you know that?
That's what happened to my other 5 assistants. I know. You're absolutely right. I should have held one back to do all the grunt work. Now I have to take apart my own research station. What was I thinking? Something else then?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Ask away. A little free information is a small price to pay.
There must be some live ones you can drop. Why not?
Excellent question. There is some special process inside the egg that happens just before hatching. I need to watch this in a lab, then swoop in at the last second and dissect it.
She sounds so enthusiastic about your assistants getting fucked. Yep. I think they're getting fucked. I'm sorry, disemboweled. What's in it for me?
Some bits? A rather unique weapon from my time in the projectile weapon division of the biological weapons team, and most importantly, a mention in my next paper. Do they have chickens where you're from?
Yeah.
Corvids are similar, but much bigger and much nastier. Something else then?
Sure.
Thank you.
Give me the big nasty Dreamgang! 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 Guys, I'm losing my patience right now. I literally feel it that my brain's like, nah, I don't want to concentrate anymore.
You have a very non-scop. Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate.
What exactly
Approach
was
the gate,
here?
and I can open it for you.
You're not going to be a problematic variable, are you?
No. Just forgot what I need to do here. Something about the lift. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Is this where I need to go? I don't really understand what mission this is supposed to be. Why is this here important? I think I'm accidentally doing something for the main mission again.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
What exactly is this place?
Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Auntie or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade.
And you need me to realign them. I can do that.
Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room and reset it. And to speed you along, I can offer a unique incentive. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with each tower you align, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. Indeed. When aligned, each tower fills a capacitor I've modified, which provides me with enough electrical accumulation to fabricate a handful of these explosives. Unfortunately, the capacitors are only able to hold the charge for mere moments before failing catastrophically. Thus, I'm limited in production by the 5 capacitors that remain. So, for each tower you align, I am able to fabricate a handful of these electron explosives, the sum of which I shall share with you.
Sure!
That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned each tower, and so I shall have the explosives ready for you upon your return.
Sure! I still don't really know why I'm doing this, but sure.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
I'm a little bit confused here right now. Do I maybe need to do that for being good with the order, or... Everything here is so confusing to me right now, to be honest. I'm a busy bee. Busy bee, busy bee, busy, busy, busy bee. Getting a little bit confused here in this area though. That's a little bit overwhelming, kinda. But maybe that's a little bit my fault. But there's just so much going on. The scientist, the strike, the dude who wants me to realign stuff. It's a lot. And we also have all the side missions now all of a sudden from all our companions. It's a lot. Especially beforehand, you didn't really get anything new for a very long time. And now it's like bam, 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 bam. Weird pacing sometimes.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
Games just give me all the problems to solve at once. Why even play games? Exactly. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Na 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 na.
Gun, cock.
Vitals are...
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I don't really like it when games are like, as soon as you do like one main mission, you immediately get shit on with all the side missions. Like, give it to me step by step. Why do you make everything at once? I hate this in games. I literally hate this. I think it's too much for me to really then get everything once in my head. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit too sensitive there, but I don't like that. I really do not like that. I always think, like, give me some seconds where I'm somewhere and then just bring me to another area where there's maybe like one more dude standing there who wants to do something with you. But why everything at once? I don't like it. I really don't like that. It's always a little bit too much for me.
I'm not clear what that roar signified, but whatever issued it sounds fierce.
Maybe I'm also a little bit of a crybaby when it comes to that, but yeah. Not digging it, okay? We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Na, 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 na.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
self-preservation a priority.
Oh, what did I click?
We've suffered extensive... Medics, please!
Ah, shit. What the fuck?
Ready to waste it on your command.
Thank you, dear.
It's always so annoying. The game is either way too easy or way too hard. When you play melee, shit is not fun. Hi, Red Hood. How you doing? Judging by the blood's discoloration and sheer quantity, you would say it's approximately a day old. Definitely human, and whoever it belonged to is quite dead. The device contains a large directional indicator and an obvious power switch. The indicator hangs loosely in the position it was last left on. A ring of small backlights flare to life, and the directional indicator swings around, indicating towards whatever it is tracking. Given the compact nature of the device, its power source, you quickly surmise that the item's targeting can't be too far away. Hiya, Burn. How you doing?
Mobilizing.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a front over here. Rehold it. Twisting my valve, Commander. Light splashing before my eyes, Commander.
Reversing them down. They're benumbed. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Dude, because I was fucking poisoned! This is really a problem when you're playing melee in the game. You can't play melee in the game. That's exactly why I changed difficulty in the first place the first time. Because you can't play melee in this game. It's literally impossible.
Standing by to stupefy.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up. You have my back. Appreciate a little help.
Mortificator is... Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Not getting up without help, Commander. Dying over here.
Mitigating the threat. Purification in progress.
I'm dying again.
Knew you had my back. I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm at it.
Annoying!
Hostilities are afoot.
How many? Are you shitting me? Oh shit.
Torpificator at ready status.
Triggerfinger's still tired.
Taking the fight out of them, locking them down.
I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
This is insane. Literally lost every single ammo now. Every single bullet there.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
Get me numb. Mitigating the threat.
That's insane. Literally insane.
Ready to waste them. On your command. Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I could help you whip something up.
Yeah, I am looking low on ammo. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Na, na, na.
I'll handle this.
Ba-dum, bum, bum. I mean, as soon as I loot that, shit will hit the fan. I think I'll just fast roll out of here because that's insane. I'ma just say it, that's insane. Bye. We're going up, down, down.
Have you made any progress yet? Incredible! And to think I sent all those assistants to die for nothing. I should have just sent a heavily armed stranger first. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher.
Cool, bitch. Okay. Yeah. Let's inform them about my success on there, huh? The VPs from Space's Choice. Let's do that real quick. Even though I still wonder how the fuck I can contact the Order. I don't know where this garden thing is supposed to be. I don't think... I wonder if when Valerie will have her moment with companion missions. Head office tower. I don't really want to work together with Auntie's Choice. They're fuckers!
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
It went well. I negotiated a resolution and the workers are back in factory.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
It was the best possible result. Nobody's happy, but everybody's satisfied.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report?
What did you have for lunch now, by the way? Just some fries.
Now that's the compelling attitude we love to see in an ameliorator. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
What's this monopolistic mercantile methodology plan you mentioned?
It is an intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foothold of our pending monopoly. It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly savvy, perfectly timed, and flawlessly executed stratagems to create optimal market positioning.
Whole thing's a load of bunco. Calculatory claptrap from a bunch of overeducated know-nothings who are so smart they're stupid. Go ahead. Tell them who devised it.
With pleasure! The archive on Cloister analyzed millions of variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination.
So what's the second step in this roadmap to market dominance?
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
I bet if Eurocorp would be in this game, it would eat Auntie's Choice. What was Eurocorp? It's a lot of ologies.
Actually, it's only 3. Surely you can handle twice that many tasks. I don't want to sound like the Order, but you could make a list, maybe. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Hey, new level! Woo! Nice! And I wanted to put it into, I think, tall tale teller, right? Or the beach? They all are beaches. I want bitches. Na, 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 da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I still wonder how I can talk to the Order. I don't understand. Headquarters at Laplace's garden. Where is Laplace's garden? Where is that? Unbelievable. Okay, but now that we're back to Praetor, and we have many missions here, I think, to be honest, it is a good place for us to stop here. Because it doesn't really make sense for me to start something here. And then we can do this. And then also do Zebulon then next time. Do some more of Niles' side mission. But we can skill our companions. Let's do that real quick. Nice build, self-repairing armor plates that protect him from damage. Oh, nice. Yeah. You get that. Oh. Gadget energy. Oh. Like that. 10% of damage dealt restored as gadget energy. Yeah. Cool, when those are also level. Okay, then we will stop here. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it with some more shenanigans here on the planet Praetor. Bye-bye!